Hi, this is Joachim for statisticsglobe.com, and in this video I will show you how to get the inverse of a matrix in the R programming language. So in the video I'm going to show you an example, and this example is based on the matrix that we can create with line 2 of the code. So if we run this line of code, you will see that at the top right of RStudio a new matrix is shown. And we can also have a look at the structure of this matrix by running line 3 of the code, and then you can see at the bottom in the RStudio console that our matrix consists of 4 values, 4, 3, 7 and 6. Now if we want to compute the inverse of this matrix, then we can apply the solve function that you can see in line 5 of the code. And within the solve function we simply need to specify the name of our matrix. So in this case we have called our matrix myMatrix. Now if you run line 5 of the code, you will see at the bottom in the RStudio console that a new matrix is returned, and this matrix is actually showing the inverse of our original matrix. Now if we want to check whether this result is showing the correct inverse of our matrix, then we can do a matrix multiplication, where we are multiplying the inverse of our matrix with our original matrix. So if you run line 7 of the code, you can see that a new matrix is returned at the bottom of the RStudio console, and as you can see, this matrix is showing the identity matrix. And for that reason we know that the matrix that we have returned before is showing the correct inverse matrix of our original matrix. So in this video you have learned how to compute the inverse of a matrix in the R programming language. However, in case you want to learn more on this topic, you could check out my homepage statisticsglobe.com, because on the homepage I have recently published a tutorial in which I'm explaining the content of this video in some more detail, and I will put a link to this tutorial into the description of the video. Furthermore, if you have liked the video, I would be very happy if you leave me some positive feedback in the comments. And make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel to get notifications in future when I'm releasing new R programming tutorials to the channel. That's it for this video. Thanks a lot. See you next time. Bye bye.